Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. If I look excited to do this review, it's because I bloody am. I've been waiting quite some time to review this product from Bluetti. They've been awesome enough to send me out the brand new Bluetti AC180T and the brand new fridge freezer that they've got. It's got a handy little ice maker. And just before we go any further, just a full disclaimer, like I said, Bluetti did send me out these products for review. However, they don't dictate what I say, they never have. They've never asked me to modify anything that I've said or change my content. So everything you see here, guys, is raw, it's live, it's my own personal opinion. And yeah, I really hope you value that. It means a lot to me. I've read a lot of comments from you guys in the past videos, and they've been really encouraging, and I honestly love doing these reviews. I love looking into stuff before I buy it, and I know you guys do too. That's why you're here watching the video. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. Unbiased review. This is my initial thoughts and the unboxing of the brand new AC180T, as well as the brand new Bluetti fridge freezer. All right, so I know there's some freaks out there that love unboxing. I'm not one of those guys.
Have a look at this beast. How good does that 180T look? But more on this later. If you pair this up with the new Bluetti fridge, Bluetti are calling this awesome little combo the Bluetti Swap Solar. It's the world's first LFP or lithium iron phosphate battery powered fridge with not only swappable batteries, but it also has 4 ways to charge, being 12 to 24 volt via your car, your van or your truck. You can also charge using a solar panel, AC charging from your home or office, or you can even use a generator or another battery if you're off grid. In addition to the 40 litres of capacity for the fridge or freezer, you've also got this awesome little ice maker on the side. All this is controlled by Bluetti's industry-leading Bluetti AI battery management system. With just one AC180T battery installed, you can run this fridge for up to 3 days without any input. That is insane. If you're going away for the weekend in your car, or say you're using a rental car or a work car that doesn't have an expensive dual battery system, forget the hassle of an esky. This system is so simple and portable that you can literally just put it in and take it out of any car, any van, truck, caravan, whatever, and take it straight to the campsite or beach without any fuss of any cables or batteries to lug around. The fact that the batteries are swappable means you have a fridge freezer you can use up to 6 days or longer with the 2 batteries, or almost indefinitely if you have solar to keep the batteries charged up. It's got this fantastic grab handle here that just simply pops out. It just makes the unit so much easier to carry using a bit of leverage from the lever. You can see there's a couple of wheels on the back which are fantastic. They aren't overly big, but they're a well-made wheel, and they've got some grooves to ensure there's a fair bit of grip when you're pulling this along dirt and sand. Underneath, there's a couple strong rubber stays that will keep the fridge nice and solid when you're mounting that in the back of your car or your caravan. And also there is a bung in the center. So if you have a bit of a whoopsies and you need to drain out some milk or whatever, you simply remove the bung and just wash it out with some water. Some other awesome features of this fridge are the rapid cooling. So you can cool just in 15 minutes to 0 degrees. It's got a self-cleaning function, and it's also got a large drain plug for the ice. It's got some heavy duty slide strapping design on either side of the fridge to tie it down. It's got one USB-A and one USB-C output. It's got 45 degrees of tilt protection, which means you can drag this along or use it in a forward drive that's driving on some really bumpy terrain. It's got that awesome wheel and handle. It's got a removable lid, and the best thing about it is it's super quiet in operation. All right, back on the AC180T, the LFP battery capacity is just over 1,433 watt hours combined, and that's made up of two 716 watt hour batteries. It has two 230 volt outlets, which can punch out an impressive 1800 watts in pure sine wave mode, or up to 2,700 watts in powerlifting mode. This means, yep, you can run your air fryer camp or power those blow dryers or hair straighteners to keep everyone happy. These batteries are what Bluetti call hot swappable, which means you don't need to disconnect any loads or turn off the power station. You simply open the hatch at the top and remove the battery that you want to power your fridge with. DC wise, it's also got you covered. It has a 10 amp 12 volt cigarette socket along with two USB-A outputs and two USB-C outputs. Charging wise, it can accept up to 1440 watts of AC power and a super impressive 500 watts of solar. Just like most of the other Bluetti power stations, it's got an awesome Bluetooth app that lets you set your own parameters, monitor and update everything. The unit also has a 5-year warranty.
So one other little thing, little benefit of having removable batteries is, check this out. So I've got the Bluetti unit with the two batteries in there, the AC180T. It's coming out 27.8 kilograms. That's quite a hefty unit. Like, there's some awesome battery power in this thing. You know, there's over 1430 watt hours. And if you're someone who's got some shoulder issues or some lower back issues or something else going on in your life, check this out. We can remove, as you guys are well aware, a couple of these batteries. So we had 27.8 kilograms, that is, obviously, with the batteries removed. With the batteries installed. With one battery removed, we're down to 19.4. And obviously, a bit of quick math, take this one out as well. We should be down to about, where are we? About 10 or 10.5 or 11 kilos. There you go, ripper. So that is so light, honestly. Like, that's ridiculously lightweight, which is fantastic. And then you can move around each battery individually, which is good. So again, look at this, scales up. So each battery is 8.5 kilos. Let's confirm that by throwing this other one on as well. So it should be about 17 kilos. 17 kilos on the dice, 16.9, so perfect. So that's pretty good. That's a major advantage that I didn't really think about till now. When I went to go to move the 180T, I had no batteries in there. I'm like, this is ridiculously light. So it's epic if you're always on the move. Again, if you've got some mobility stuff, or maybe you like the extra weight and you like doing one of these ones, you know what I mean? But yeah, you do you. Now we'll try away the fridge. This one's awesome because it's got wheels. So it makes it very easy to wheel around. Try to get this central, but on there enough so I can still read the display. So we've got, that's flashing, I'll take that off, 24.9 kilos, which is quite light. And obviously if I throw in one of these batteries, I'll spin it around just to show you how easy it is. I simply push this flap, and with one of the batteries inserted, whether they go this way, it's obviously going to be, what do we say it was, 8.5 kilos heavier. Let's get the scale to do the work. It should be about 33 kilos, I believe. Leave it on there. 33.5, so again, quite heavy to lift. Definitely more than a one-person lift. with the battery. I'd say without the battery, you could manage it. However, why would you when you've got this awesome little carry handle? That obviously takes a fair bit of the weight out, which is good. Nice sturdy wheels. Fantastic. Awesome little portable unit. How great's that?
So just a quick look at the display on the new fridge freezer. So I've got like a really bright reflection here, as you can see from some light coming through the window. As you'll see in a second, although there is a significant reflection on the glass panel, it is super easy to read. You can see the temperature and all the buttons clearly laid out. Now, as I reduce the light by closing the curtain, you can see how awesome that is at night time. It's super crisp. I've still got the light on at the moment. We'll punch that off in a second. And it's very bright. It times out as well, which is good. So at night time, it won't be super bright. Just a side note, there is a really bright light in the main fridge compartment. There isn't one in the fridge freezer, but that's okay because the light from the fridge reflects onto that. Moving along to the AC180T, as you can see, they've got the new updated display that they first released with the AC70s. So you can see again here, there's a fair bit of light behind me. I've got the camera as well. You can see the reflections. However, the screen's super clear in really high contrast light. And as you'd expect, it's also very clear in dark environments. Just like the other Bluettis, you can jump on the app and set the timeout from a couple of minutes to indefinitely. So that's fully customizable in the Bluetti app.
All right, so we'll do a quick unpack of all the cables that come with both the units. So we'll start off with the fridge freezer. So we've got, I'm not entirely sure the name of this plug. This is obviously the DC side that goes to the fridge. It looks very similar to regular fridge freezer cable. So I'll confirm that when I check my other fridges. We'll start off with the MC4 lead. And we have roughly 1100. So it's not a bad length. If you pair that up with some of the Bluetti solar panels, such as the MP200, you've got quite a long tail. So we'll demonstrate that a little bit later. Here is the brick for the AC side. So again, this is the converts it to DC. So we've got about 650 mil of length there. I know some of you guys really care about this. I had a few questions in my last video. And the AC part of it leading up to, we just included it's well over 2 meters. So it's about 2.2 meters roughly, if you include the AC cable. So that's quite good. Tuck behind your couch or your desk or whatever. Get rid of that, throw that in the box. Annoyingly, they've got a brick. Bluetti have gone away from bricks in all their regular AC units, the AC70, the 60, the 180, the 180T. For some reason, this fridge has got one. Whatever, no big deal. Just one extra thing to carry, I guess. This is quite long. I don't even know if it's going to fit on the table. This is the DC charge. So the table's 2 meters. So if we go back, we've got about 2.5 meters. That's good. That's really long. So if you have like an RV or from my situation in the back of the ute, that'll plug into the cigarette lighter, and this is good because I've got a fridge slide, which I'll show you guys later if you haven't seen already in my other videos. So it's nice and long. Here's the AC cable, which has just got your standard 3-pin plug in Australia with just like your standard monitor cable. If we measure this out, it's roughly 1600, 1.6 meters, so that's a nice length again. Not as long as a 2.1, 2.2-ish with the brick, but still long enough in my opinion. I've got the XT60 DC cable, which seems to be the Bluetti's new way, which is great. I really like these cables. They've got a really good snug fit, and a couple MC4 connectors on the other side. This is for the AC180T. That's awesome. It's nice and long. It's 1650 mil. That's really good. And again, if you're pairing this up with some Bluetti solar panels, you have quite a bit of length on them too. They do come with some Velcro straps, which is good, because I mean these things, once you unbox them, unless your setup's permanent, you're never really going to use them again, are you? We'll just undo these and get rid of these. And this is just your DC side, which is short. It's 840-ish mils, maybe 850. So yeah, it's a little bit short, but I mean, depends what you're going to use it for, right? This Some people might look at this and go, it's too long if you want a nice short run. But as I mentioned, or I will mention later in the outro, I don't know why they went for 2 different style plugs. I might even email Bluetti and ask them why. But I've got a feeling they've gone this because this is more common on fridge freezers. So I guess it's good to have like a redundancy plan, as in if you buy just a fridge freezer and you don't actually buy the Bluetti AC180T, it'd be nice to have a generic sort of cable for your fridge freezer, which makes sense, so you can carry more than one. But I guess if you're a Bluetti customer and you buy a lot of Bluetti products, it would be nice to have the same. So I kind of see merit in both, but yeah, is what it is. Good quality cables, as always. Like the finish on these are great. They always have been Bluetti stuff from the get-go. But yeah, let's back all this up and do some tests. So one of the best parts about running this setup with the Bluetti AC180T, as well as the Bluetti fridge freezer, is just the versatility of the unit. So in this configuration here, the fridge is purely running on one of the batteries from the AC180T. In just a matter of seconds, you can deploy a solar panel. So this takes up to 200 watts of solar, this unit, and that's as simple as using the included cable just into this bottom port here. And this cable has a couple MC4 connectors, which are industry standard here in Australia when it comes to solar panels. I've got a Bluetti MP200 solar panel here. So the sun's coming down. It's currently the afternoon, so I'm not expecting too much in terms of wattage and solar activity. But as you can see, this has just gone from standalone unit, and in a matter of seconds, simply connect the two MC4 cables together. As simple as red to red and black to black. That's it. So that's connected now. If I look on this infotainment, the screen here, basically we've got 3 bars flashing, which would indicate that the solar is providing power to this unit. If you don't have a solar panel, you've obviously got the AC180T, because that's what you've purchased along with this unit. So if you want to disregard the solar, for example, it'll be as simple as get this unit here. We'll get the DC cable that comes with the fridge. So that will essentially replace the solar. So we'll simply disconnect the solar panel from the unit, connect the 12 volt cigarette cable via the side of the unit, same connection again, and we'll come straight into the DC output here on the 180, and we'll turn that unit on. Awesome, and I've got a little charging indicator once again. So it's that versatile. You can have 3 sort of connections here, so you can have the unit on its own, you can have solar input, or you can have the AC180T, but you can also have any 12 volt input, right? So it doesn't have to exclusively be the Bluetti unit. You could have the fridge on its own with no additional batteries, and you can simply plug this into your car and run it like a normal fridge freezer. And then in the future, if you're happy with the units, you want to upgrade and you want a portable power pack, you can grab the Bluetti unit and slot straight in, as you guys saw earlier. So it's awesome, nice and versatile for that. If you want to continue to use the solar to charge your Bluetti unit, which effectively will charge the batteries, it's just as simple as disconnecting the cable that comes with the fridge and utilizing the cable that comes with the Bluetti unit. And you just connect these two up, red to red, black to black, just as before. And then with the DC cable on the other end, just go straight into the DC input over here. And it's simple as that. That way you can have the solar panel charging the battery, which is charging the battery in that unit and the unit in the fridge, all on solar. So that's awesome. And if you go that way about it, you can have a larger system than just a 200 watt. Because if you connect direct solar to the fridge, you can have a maximum of 200 watts. within those voltage ranges that we spoke about before, 12 to 28 volts DC. Whereas if we connect solar to the Bluetti unit here, the AC180, 12 to 60 volts and up to 500 watts. So you can have a couple of these panels in series if you want. You can have, 3 100 watt panels. You can have whatever combination you want with different brands as well if you want. The most important thing is you keep the panels within the family. What I mean by that is you wouldn't mix a 200 watt Bluetti panel with, say, a 250 watt brand X. It's not good for the MPPT solar reg. It just doesn't work properly. So you can have 3 different panels as long as it's the same brand, same wattage, the same model. And yeah, that way you can super fast charge your 2 batteries. Now I'll just show you guys what I mean. So I've got the solar hooked up to the included cable, the 180T. I'll plug this in for you right now. And we'll give that a minute to normalise. I don't expect much wattage. As you can see, the sun's coming down, the panel's partially clouded. So it won't be a test on the solar panel as such, but we will go through the app. So I'll screen share or screen record that for you now. So first we'll go into the AC180T. And the app is telling us that currently, again, it's 6:38 at night. The sun's coming down, it's almost down. We're making about 58 watts solar. You can see that coming into the unit, and the unit's outputting currently 78 watts. If we go back and go into the fridge, yeah, the battery's still at 74%. It's telling us the Bluetooth is on. The fridge is on, 12.2 volts. The current temperature is 2 degrees, and the fridge is set to 2 degrees, which is awesome. The ice maker's off at the moment. I'm going to give that a really good test later. The first test I want to do, and this will be part of the reviews in the future, is I'm going to run this for 24 hours, or actually as long as the fridge will run with the 2 batteries fully charged. I'll do that first. You'll have to wait for that because I'll do that test as well as a few others. And then we'll also do some ice tests separate to that to see how efficient the ice maker is and how efficient the fridge itself is. And I've got a National Lunar fridge that I think is one of the best fridges you can buy in the normal 12 volt, 24 volt car world, and we'll see how that compares efficiently to this. And to replicate that, I'll run that fridge off, the National Lunar fridge off these 2 batteries as well, exactly the same. And we'll see, without charging the Bluetti unit at all, providing DC power to this fridge, and in my opinion, one of the best fridges, the most efficient fridges you can buy. We'll see how these 2 compare. That'll be a pretty good test. Make sure you subscribe to watch that. That won't be now, that'll be ongoing. It's going to take me 2 or 3 weeks to run a proper test, accurate test, to get all that going. And yeah, let's pack this bad boy up because it's getting dark and family's going to get home. I think it's pizza night tonight. It's going to be awesome. Well, there you have it, guys. That's the initial review and the unboxing of the brand new Bluetti AC180T and the brand new fridge freezer. Give me a bit of time, guys, and I'll do a proper review, long-term review on this bit of gear. One thing I would mention so far initially is the plugs. A little bit disappointing that they come with 2 different styles of plugs. And when I say 2 different styles, most of the Bluetti range currently uses one style, and for some reason the fridge freezer is a little bit different. So I'm not entirely sure the reason behind that. Maybe it's just, it is what it is with the Australian standards or something like that. But yeah, I don't understand why they could have kept all the plugs the same. But anyway, we'll see how this goes. I'll report back if I have any issues with the plugs, or maybe they're the new direction sort of style that Bluetti are running with the plugs. And just finally, guys, if you get anything out of this video and it's helped you to make up your mind whether you want to purchase one of these or not, if you do go ahead and purchase a Bluetti unit, whether it's the awesome new 180T or the fridge freezer or any other Bluetti product, look, it doesn't cost you guys a single cent extra, but if you use code EddieTurbo on checkout, that really helps the channel get more of this gear to test for you guys. And please, as always, leave all your comments below. I try to reply to every single comment that I can. If I don't know the answer, I'll find out from the manufacturers and get back to you. But yeah, if you guys decide to purchase any of these units, just use the link below and use code EddieTurbo on checkout. From time to time, there are promotions that using that code does give you an extra discount, so you might even win a couple of bucks yourself. But yeah, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks guys, see you on the next one.